Well, that angler I told you about the other day fishing off of a cruise ship opened up a can, not a can of worms, but a can of punishment. He's getting in trouble. Holland America Line had a wonderful celebration here on the Rotterdam. I want to share that with you. And there's a cruise line out there that's already overbooked a cruise 6 months in advance. I don't know how you do that. Cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. I am your host, Tony, here to talk you through everything going on in cruising. And I am still on the MS Rotterdam. This is the second day of my second cruise, which is a 10-day cruise, and I'm currently in transit from Rotterdam in the Netherlands to Oslo, Norway. I'm on the North Sea, y'all, and it's a little more rocky than the Atlantic was, oddly enough, making our way to Norway tomorrow, but we do have some cruise news to process through. First, cruise news story number one. I told you a few days ago about the fisherman who went viral for posting his fishing exploits on the TikTok. There was a TikTok video of a gentleman and his companion doing a little fishing off of a cruise ship in the Bahamas, where from some high deck up, he used a line to catch a fish. He pulled it all the way up onto his balcony, and well, it turns out that that was a Carnival cruise ship. I don't think we know specifically which Carnival cruise ship, but it was a Carnival cruise ship. The guy had on a Carnival, wearing a Carnival, room card, a blue card, maybe a first-time cruiser. And ironically, that first-time cruise will be his only cruise, because word has come out from Carnival that the passengers have been identified and they got banned for life. Banned for life for fishing off of a cruise ship. Let that be a warning to everyone out there that if you're going to fish off of a cruise ship, don't go viral with a video of it. Number one, and well, number two, don't do that. That's the big thing. Again, we live in such a weird society where almost everything ends up on the internet. Is the message don't do it or don't get caught? Of course, the message is don't do it. But the secondary message, don't get caught. Either way, these folks are banned from a Carnival cruise for life. They did the crime, now they have to do the time. There's several things that'll get you banned on a cruise ship. I'm just coming to mind as I'm talking about it was the guy that jumped off the Royal Caribbean cruise ship for views. They did it for the views, posted it on Instagram or something like that, and then immediately got banned. But yeah, do not do that. Have you ever fished on a cruise ship? Don't admit it in the comments. Just keep it to yourself. You're going to get yourself in trouble. But yeah, don't admit it. That's what I'm saying. Cruise news story number two. I just want to hit you with a little bit of footage, give you a little context of what happened. Holland America Line celebrated its 150th anniversary of being in existence. We did it right there in the port of Rotterdam, where the company is headquartered, where it was founded, and it was pretty cool. They took the Lido area, they transformed it into this beautiful, where those tulips are, those are the hot tubs. They filled up the hot tubs with tulips, and they had the dignitaries on board. The president from Holland America Line came on and spoke. They gave out free drinks for like 3 hours. I've never seen so many happy, snockered people to celebrate 150th anniversary. Maybe not 3 hours, but I think the thing started at 8, and maybe by 7:30 to 8:30, there were drinks a-flowing. People walking around. They gave out free drinks. They had cake. They celebrated. People danced. There was music. There was merriment. And it was pretty cool. I love it when companies, when anybody really has their opportunity to celebrate a significant anniversary, and certainly 150 years is significant, and I was glad to be there and witness it all. Met a lot of cool people. Shout out to everybody that I met on this cruise. I met a lot of people from all over the world. Jenny B, she's a big fan of Pitbull. He calls himself Mr. Worldwide. I had to call her today and say that even people, from Rotterdam came up and knew me, and so she's got her own Mr. Worldwide. Ironically, because of the cell phone, I don't know what the area code for Spring Hill, Florida is. So, like, Pitbull's Mr. 305, but I'm still Mr. 615 because I have my old Tennessee area code. Do you know what the area code is in the city that you're currently living? I bet you hadn't even thought about that. But congratulations, Holland America Line. I'm glad that I was on it and to experience it. You threw a heck of a party. It was really cool. Now, fantastically, there is a cruise line out there that is already sending out messages to its passengers on a cruise 6 months from now saying that they're overbooked and they need some volunteers you know, a la the airline. They need some volunteers to not take this cruise so that they don't have an overbooking problem. Which cruise line do you think it is? I will tell you about that, but first let me quickly invite you to subscribe if you like staying up to date with everything going on in cruising. If you like being in the know, if you like these daily updates, please consider subscribing. It costs $0. All it does is it notifies you when the show is live, so you can be one of the first people to watch it, so that you can brag to your friends that you know all about cruising. And yeah, and I would appreciate it. Thank you in advance. The cruise line that is overbooked is it's not Royal Caribbean. That has been the case for the last few stories about overbooking, but it is in the family. This time we're talking about Celebrity Cruises. They got themselves an overbooking problem. Specifically, they have overbooked the Celebrity Millennium for a cruise to explore Japan. I tell you what, of all the places I've visited in the world, one that I'm chomping at the bit to go back to would be Japan. Now, the last time I went to China and Japan, a few months after I got back, the whole world fell apart. I'm not saying I had anything to do with that. I'm just saying there's a little apprehension there. Surely that wouldn't happen again. But I would love to go to Japan, and so would a lot of people that have booked this Celebrity Millennium Cruise. It's scheduled to go out on October the 24th, 2023, but it has been oversold. And of course, they had to send out the email. It reads like this: "We are sincerely regretful to inform you that due to a rare and unexpected inventory error, Celebrity Millennium 12-night Japan sailing departing October the 24th, 2023 has been oversold. This is not a situation that we encounter often, and one we are truly disheartened to report. We regret to advise you we have no choice but to cancel this booking. Please know that we have exhausted every possible option to avoid having to take this action." Wow. I thought they were asking people to voluntarily cancel their booking, but apparently some people have been cancellated. That would be disheartening. Could you imagine being all fired up for your 12-night Japanese cruise and you get this letter saying, "Sayonara, Cruzo, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto." A wonderful song by Ludacris. "You're wondering who I am." Man, I am stoked. I just went to this talk about Oslo and Copenhagen. I've got really big excursions booked in Oslo and Copenhagen. I've had some great excursions on this cruise. I'm working to get videos of that. It's kind of hard because I'm cruising in real time. I'm trying to make videos in real time. I'm trying to take it all in real time. And so, you know, and I don't want to take any time off, any days off from giving you guys some entertaining content. So hopefully soon I can start putting together, I think I'm going to put it together in the context of what the excursion was like, but I'm just out there filming like a madman so that I can share these excursions with you guys. And I tell you, the next two should be pretty fantastic. One of the highlights is I'm going to Tivoli Park in Copenhagen, which an earlier traveler went to, and it became the inspiration for the world's, you know, most popular theme parks. I'm talking about Walt Disney came to Denmark and visited this Tivoli Park that's been in existence since the 1800s. And he came back to the United States and he made Disneyland. So who knows what I'll be making after I go to Tivoli Park. Probably just a little YouTube video, but all right. Have I said enough? Look, there's a lot going on the cruise ship today. I hope you guys are doing great out there. That's the cruise news for your face. I hope your face is satisfied, and you could show your support for the show by just hitting the like button. That's all you got to do. Drop an elbow on it. You could drop a stack of books on it. You could trip and fall onto the like button. Anything that means you have depressed the like button, that's the call to action at the end. Hope you guys are doing good. This is Tony for La Lido Loca. A few coffees in, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido.